Okay, so today we are going to demonstrate how to prepare conch meat, also known in the Haitian community as lambi. And here is the pieces of lambi. As you can see, they come in varying sizes. This is an example of a small piece, and here is an example of a large piece. So you'll take your lambi. I've already sharpened my knife. Here's my knife. I use my sharpener here on my cutting board, and then I already cut a piece off. These are the sizes that you want your lambi pieces to be. Okay? So you'll take and you'll cut against, going downward, in a downward motion, if you will. You just cut slices off and away and push it away. So far I've cut off, while you guys have been watching, I've cut off 2 slices. One, see how thin it is? Turn it to the side. And here's another piece. So what you do is you slice away as many slices as you can from each piece of lambi. These dark pieces here, you're going to cut them off. The dark and pink pieces, you're going to cut them off and away, like so. We do not use, cook, or eat these portions. And that is how you start to prepare your lambi for boiling. Cut slices away, slowly but surely. Cut it into 2. That was 1 because it started narrowing. Pull it apart and slice. This is the ideal piece, as I mentioned before, that you would like to see. Okay, I'll continue slicing away my mountain of lambi. You can see I have a host of varying pieces and dimensions that I'll be cutting away, and then I'll come back. Thank you. And we're back. This is the lambi that was made from the pile of pieces of lambi that you saw earlier. As you can see, it's all cut up, and now the next step is to rinse it out with vinegar several times until the foaminess from the byproducts removed from the vinegar has dissolved and does not generate again. So here are all the lambi pieces, and once we've rinsed it off and put it into the pressure cooker, we'll cook it for an hour in the pressure cooker. Okay, we'll be back. Okay everyone, here we are. The lambi has been rinsed twice. Now I've added vinegar in. As you can see, it's gotten really sudsy. That is the film that is being cleaned off of the lambi because of the vinegar. It interacts with the film that is actually on lambi, and it removes it and creates these suds. And you have to do it several times, rinsing it off and on. Okay, next time you'll see the lambi is when it is going into the pressure cooker in order for it to boil. Okay, so here we are back again. Katie Crocker coming to you live. We have rinsed the lambi 7 different times, and it finally, the water ran clear. There's no sudsing. This is what you want when you are cleaning your lambi or rinsing your lambi out, to make sure that all the film that is naturally accumulated on the lambi while it's in the conch shell is removed. And now we're going into the pressure cooker. Okay, so now we are at the point where all the lambi is in the pressure cooker. All the pieces that you saw that I rinsed off and cleared all the sudsing till it ran clear water is now in the pressure cooker, prepared to go in here for 45 minutes. We'll be back once we're done. Oh, to add, you do not put any salt products at all in the water that you're boiling your or cooking your lumpy in your pressure cooker. You just put in bay leaves, garlic, whatever flavor or seasoning you would like that does not contain salt is welcome to go in. However, if it contains salt, you run the risk of your lumpy being tough when it's done boiling. We'll be back once we're done. Okay, as I mentioned before, all I've added into the pressure cooker is a whole Scotch bonnet, crushed red peppers, and crushed garlic. Okay guys, now it's time to brown it. You have to be sure. Now we have our lumpy in the pan, and we are stirring to add so that it can create its own caramelized color. Right now, as you can see, it's brown. By the end of this process of adding the spices and adding the water, some of the water from the boiled off conch, it will become nice brown and caramelized. Right. We'll be back. As you can see guys, it's already turning its color. If you remember, it was white. And we put it in the pan, and now, as you can see, it's turning a golden brown color. And we have to do this process where we're stirring it. And the sauce is thickening, and we add in the water from the boiling slowly in order for it to brown effectively and take its true color. It will be spicy because that's the best way to have it. And we'll be back. Again, this is one of the 3 seafoods that will be added into the legumes. The lumpy process was probably the longer, but then we're going to add in our shrimp, and we're going to add in our Dungeness crab legs. Stay tuned. As you can see, it's truly gotten its color. The spices are engaging, and the pot looks so inviting. Next step, finishing up the legume portion.